Hello, today we're looking at Foy Vance's Guiding Light. A couple of people have actually asked about this and there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of stuff for it on YouTube, so I thought it was a good opportunity to take it apart a bit and show you how it works. So this is a beautiful tune actually, and it's relatively straightforward. It's a little bit hard to hear sometimes if you're playing along, but one of the things we do need to talk about is the tuning. So there are two changes to the tuning. So basically your third string is going to be tuned down to an E, okay, and your second string is going to be tuned down to an A. So let me just give you those strings that you have. So we're going to have E, as usual, A, D, then E, then A, then E. Okay, and that's how the guitar's tuned. And just to add to that, it's capo at 4th fret, alright? Bosh. So you're in tune, capo on, and take you through the chord shapes that you need to know for this tune. Do bear in mind that all the shapes I'm giving you are in relation to the capo being at 4th fret. So your first fret is here, your second fret is here, your third fret is here, etc. Okay? So the first chord shape, I'm going to call it a D kind of shape, because it kind of is. Second fret on the third string, and you're playing strings 4, 3, 2. He occasionally catches the 1. So that's really a D major with an add 9, but I'm just going to call it D for now to keep it simple. Alright? The second shape is an A, kind of. The middle finger moves up to the 4th string, 2nd fret, right? And you're playing top 5 strings, everything but your 6th. Okay? That's an A. It's actually an A5 without a 3rd if you want to get technical. So the final shape is an E shape, really. 2nd fret on your 5th string, 2nd fret on your 4th string, and you hit all your strings. It's kind of an E sus4, that one that he puts in. So I'm going to just refer to those as D, A, and E for now. Just in the interest of kind of keeping it simple. Alright, so make sure you get those shapes down and you can move on. Now I'm going to take you through the sections of the song. There are really only 2 sections. What I'm not doing in this lesson is taking you through a kind of exhaustive explanation of the form. So if you're learning something like this, you need to be able to use your ears to kind of guide you and use natural cues, because essentially that's the way we all learn songs in the end. Plus the fact that it's the most valuable skill you can have as a musician, being able to use your ears and kind of learn songs that way. Alright? So just before we start the verse, just be clear that I'm talking about bars here, so it's 4 beats per bar, okay? So in each bar, we're going to be starting by going 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't do anything other than that for now. Just make sure you can do that before you move on. The verse is 2 bars of D, 2 bars of A, 2 bars of E, back to 2 bars of A. Let me take you through it. I'm going to go quite quick so you can kind of get a feel for how it sounds. So it's 3, 4. So it's D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3. Back to the A, 2, 3, 4. Over to the E for 2 bars. Back to the A for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4. Okay, doesn't sound much like it, I appreciate that. So we're going to talk about the strumming in there, but that's it, that's the verse, okay? So I'm going to take you through the chorus, and the chorus is even simpler. It's just 4 bars. It's D, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, back to the A. Okay? Alright, now we'll add some strumming into each of those sections to make them sound a little bit more like the song. What I've done here is come up with a kind of basic strumming pattern. He changes it all the time, so you have to come up with a kind of workable pattern that you'll be able to apply throughout the tune. And I've got this. And that's all we're going to use. So that is simply, for the 1 bar, you're going to go 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and up, and that's it. And that's down, 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 up, down, 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 up. A couple of times, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And that's the pattern. Think about it like this. You're essentially going to take that pattern and cut and paste it into every bar, okay? Then if you want to go on and look at embellishments, you can, but you've got to have that basic understanding and sort of application from the start, otherwise it's really, really difficult, alright? So let me apply that to the verse. I'll go quite quickly. 2 bars of D. 3, 4. So it's D, 2, 3, A, 2, 3, 4. E for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another bar. Back to the A. Now we'll go into the chorus and do the same, one bar of each chorus. We've got D, 2, 3, A, 2, 3, E. Back to A. Again, basic understanding, and you can go from there. You can embellish, you can add dynamics, you can listen exactly to what he's doing, but unless you've got a fundamental basis of understanding, it's really hard to move on. Okay, so the final bit that everybody loves is adding in the kind of slides that he puts in. Put some lovely little ideas in. That sort of thing that he's trying. And so all that is really, if I start with the D shape, he uses this quite a lot throughout the song. Second fret, on beat 3, you're going to slide up to fret number 4. So you get 1, 2, and he moves up. So you get 1, 2, and a slide. And then you're going to change to the A. Okay, so it's... mixes that up a little bit, so he might kind of slide a bit, he might come back a bit sooner. So we'll often do the same on the A. 1, 2, and a 3 before he moves to the E in the chorus, okay, the E shape. Alright, so just get used to that movement. Slide. There's one other bit, guys, right towards the end. I've called it the bridge. It's like 4 bars, and it's just where he sings "Lead Me On and Lead Me Strong." If you know the song, hopefully you'll know what I mean. And all that happens there is if I just revert back to our original pattern, just D for 2 bars, E, so it's quite a big A. Breaks into the chorus from there. Alright guys, great fun lesson. If you've got any questions about it, it can be a little bit tricky if you're playing along with it, but I think that should sort of cover it today. But if you want to check anything, just get in touch and let me know, and I'll see you on the next lesson.